All right, good morning everyone. Slow and Steady here. Day 88, starting after day 87 was a 0, as you saw. Day 88, we just got dropped off by Uber in downtown Delaware Water Gap. That's the one possible hotel. The Presbyterian Church is right over there, right up here somewhere. And the AT, you come down this trail, this road, and we're going to continue over there where that street sign and the AT sign is over there, and we're going to get rolling. I have no idea, it's getting a little late. It's probably 8:30 in the morning. It's getting a little late to get started, but it's supposed to be a nice day, nice and cool and dry. And let me try not to get run over here while I'm talking to myself on camera. And we're going to get hiking. I'll share what I can here. Here's where we're going today. All right, catch up soon. Here's the Rick Chamberlain stage, just as you're walking out of Delaware Water Gap. It's a big stage. I was trying to figure out where you sit because we're in a road. But look at this, a little lawn seating. All kinds of crowd control, little stuff there, and lawn seating. Very cool. I wonder if they use it anymore. Anyway, we'll go down here and find out how to get up into those clouds over there. They might burn off by the time we get there. It's a 1.5 mile road walk before we start climbing here this morning. Alrighty, just past the gas and Delaware River Joint Toll Bridge Commission, and I don't know, some kind of service or fire station here on the right. If it's fire station or snowplow stuff, I don't know. But right on the next pole, there's an arrow and a double white. So we'll follow probably a sidewalk or something that hug I-80 down there until we can cross over the bridge and get over into New Jersey. Stand by, almost done with Pennsylvania. Love you, Pennsylvania, but I'm glad to be out of it here in a few minutes. Nothing like a casual walk along Interstate 80. I think this is the closest I've ever walked along an interstate. Oh well, we'll cross the Delaware Water Gap and get back to it here. Sorry, I had to talk real close. It's loud out here. I guess we're coming to New Jersey. Mile 0. Well, here it is. Check this out. Very cool. All right, so long, Pennsylvania. You were a worthy opponent, but somehow we made it through you. Now time for Jersey for 2 or 3 nights. If I don't go deaf from walking on the interstate. Well, it's 7 states down, 7 to go. Some of these states are real short though, like New Jersey 3 days, Connecticut a couple of days, or 3 nights and 2 nights, and Massachusetts just a handful of nights. New York not much longer, 2 or 3 nights, 4 nights, I don't know. But that's the end of Pennsylvania. We may see some more when we climb, I'm not sure, but that's the Delaware River saying goodbye. You can come down here, cross over, and I don't know, we'll still have probably 1/2 mile or a mile before we start climbing up and out. See a little green AT sign up here. It's a New Jersey Visitor Center right after Delaware Water Gap, after we watch the cop pull out and probably pull somebody over. Kittatinny Point, I don't know, your guess is as good as mine. There's that Mount Tammany that those guys were hiking. Some data about it. We're all the way down here. And I believe that gold dash line is the AT. Here we go through New Jersey, following this line. See it there? Past Crater Lake coming up. Let's see if there's something worth getting off on a blue trail. All right, that's it. Time to hike. All right, now I got down the end of the road here past the visitor center. You don't want to walk onto I-80, so there's a U-turn of Turtle Beach Place here. Basically, just go under I-80 on that underpass there. And then we'll start climbing up, I guess. Coming up. Hopefully we get some scenery today. Then right before you get on 80 heading westbound, you turn over into this, careful Bob, then you turn into this Dunfield Creek Natural Area, Worthington State Forest, and the AT's over here this way. Yeah, those cars just get off 80 and turn right in here for some day hiking. It's a weekend, so we'll see how this goes. I'm guessing it's going to be crowded. And we'll get out of town and pass some of the weekenders here. I heard some hikers were following these red and white dots on these trees. Saw the white and were following to think it was the AT, but it is not. So anyway, it's probably over this way somewhere. We'll go find it. All right, in the back of this parking area, there's a couple porta potties, and the AT's just over here to the left. Don't go up Mount Tammany. It doesn't work well for you. It's a tough climb, and you'll be exhausted like my coworkers were the other night, and you'll have to come back down and come over here. It was early this morning. Here's a short moment of zen. There might be better ones coming up later, but this is good. Is this a red spotted newt also? Just fat and ready to switch to a blue one and go into the water? All right, knocking them out. Now we're 1,300 miles, less than 900 to go. See this on the ground, 1,300. So that this morning in Delaware Water Gap, apparently that was 900 miles to go. So now we're less than 900, about 3 miles less. Anyway, it's slowly ticking it off here. I might start putting the title, how many miles to go, as we tick it down until we get to New Hampshire and things start ticking a little slower. But anyway, 1,300 down. My feet feel it, but it's good to be in another state when it happens and start fresh here. We'll be out of here in 2 or 3 nights anyway. Just in case anyone thinks the rocks magically end at the Delaware Water Gap once you get into Jersey, it's not the case. I understand this goes on for quite some time. How far, I don't know. I'll try to let you know. But it was nice for the lower part of this climb. But we're back in the rocks. But it wasn't a surprise. We expected some rocks for a while. Let's just see how far they go. Miles, days, I don't know. We'll see, but we're only in the state for 3 nights, 4 days max. Unless the rocks get really bad, which I don't think they're getting any worse in Pennsylvania, of course, so I think we can get out of here in 3 nights. Not that we're in a hurry, but just for planning and food and logistics and all that good stuff. Kind of good to know where you're at and where you're going. Well, at least for the next couple of days. All right, let me get back to hiking. Tripping too much here. All right, made it to Sunfish Gap here and ran into another YouTube superstar, unlike myself. There's Stick the Eagle. Hey, Stick.
Hello. Embrace the journey. Embrace this pond. It's beautiful out here.
How was that rain yesterday? You enjoy it?
It was wet.
You didn't stay hot. Were the rocks a little extra slippery for you?
Oh, very, very. And I was completely soaked.
And stayed at the church.
All afternoon dry out.
He did his prayers in the church yesterday, so now we're at Sunfish Pond. It's makes up for all that rain and craziness yesterday. Or a zero for some of us sleeping in a hotel bed, but that's all right. Another view of Sunfish Pond. I think we'd walk along it here for a little while. It's gorgeous out here. I think it's in the 60s and beautiful skies. Just right. No bugs yet, knock on wood. Just beautiful. Here's the top of Raccoon Mountain, Stick says. I'll take his local knowledge here. Rivers everywhere. Homegrown and Cooper somehow caught up with us. We took a week of zeros and let them catch up. Just kidding, just kidding. And filming a filmer and filming a film. That's beautiful. All right. Only 20 more miles to go, I think. Take two. There's a cute little furry kitten out here on the trail. See it? Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Just for you. I know how much you like black snakes. One of those days with beautiful views every 10 feet, I think. All right, coming up on the road where you turn left to go to AMC Mohican Outdoor Center. It's only about a third of a mile up that away. Oh man, I don't need to see this. Check out all this. And trail lunch, $15 with a side salad and chips. Check that out. My goodness. For those of you who think Jersey is terrible looking, it is not. I've lived here once or twice, and a lot of New Jersey is gorgeous like this. Look at these houses down here. Just beautiful. The Appalachian Trail and the mountains right in your backyard. No cities, unless you like cities. No cities real close, but New York City's not real far, so beautiful out here. What a view. Look what I found climbing a tree. Here's a fire tower. I think you can go inside it, but maybe you can climb up and down the stairs and get a good view. There's a really good view from the top of the fire tower. Not inside it. You can go inside it or anything. Just climb up here. Try to climb all these on the AT. Beautiful views up here. And that's where we were hiking from, along that ridge, all the way past that little lake up there. Beautiful though. And there's how high up we are. And there's people way down there. All right. I think this is a big beaver pond. I don't know if I want to drink out of that. I don't need water that bad. Still have 2 liters. It's amazing what beavers can do though. Make their own little habitat. Oh yeah, you see the thing out in the middle there? Where the beavers have their house. Right there. Yeah, very cool. Here's where the beaver pond outlet is. Flows over the hill here. Have a little debris field to walk across, and then over the little bridge. There's a better view of the pond though. Check out this beaver at work. There's one that he just knocked down there. One that's on its way down soon here. Amazing. Trees everywhere. That's what they're in the business of doing, right? Might be the first time I've seen a big tree like that, chewed like that, still standing. There's some rain moving in tonight. It's going to be quite the downpour, I think, tonight. We'll see how it goes. Probably just be in the tarp tonight, but that's fine. As you've seen, I stay pretty dry in there. Just condensation from clouds and stuff, but that gets us, but it gets me, but the rain is fine. And it's supposed to rain all morning, all night, all morning, and into the afternoon tomorrow. So we'll get some wet few hours coming up once that rain starts. It's not saying it's starting till 10 tonight, but you just saw the clouds I saw. We'll see. We'll see when it starts. See how bad it gets. See where we're setting up camp tonight. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon now. We still got a few good hours of hiking left. I'm not sure we'll make it to the shelter. That's another 10 miles or so. And it's not smooth walking yet. It's still rocks, some climbing, and several more short, steep climbs. Many more between here and that shelter. So not sure we'll go all the way there, but there are plenty of primitive campsites along the way. We'll find out where I end up. Let's see. There's a little 100-yard blue blaze side trail with a great view coming up. These lake houses down there. Wow. Some resort over here. Time for some climbing. I was looking down, looked up, and ooh, there's a wall of rocks. Lovely. Right at the end of a 20-mile day here. I don't know if I've got 25 in me. It's gotten real rocky the last couple of miles and just brutal on the feet. Really feels like back in Pennsylvania. Of course, had a sneaking suspicion and some inside knowledge that it's rocky in Jersey too, so let's go see how bad. There's a campsite in about 1.5 miles. Might be good enough for the night. I think this is this blue blaze over to some campsites. I may call it at night here. It's 21 miles. It's going to rain all night, so we'll see. Go see how crowded. I hear people over there. See how crowded it is. All right, everyone. That's day 88. It's a wrap. See the tarp set up over there. And there's Bob. There's a guy and his daughter camping there. We got quite a few people that called it quits before the shelter. Shelter's only 4 more miles, but the rocks were tough on everybody today. We have some heavy rain coming in a couple hours, so we're all buttoned up, and I'll show you what my tarp setup is over there, but everybody's laying down, so I just wanted to walk away and say goodnight. And tomorrow, I don't know, it can be 17, 19, 24. There's 3 shelters in short order tomorrow, which is odd, but I'll take it. So we'll probably stay near or in or one of those shelters tomorrow. But it's going to be a wet day. It's going to be raining at least through the early afternoon, starting tonight sometime. So try to get everything wrapped up under the tarp and make a run for it and get the tarp in the bag and get hiking before it gets too cold. So it's going to be in the 40s tonight, so it's going to be chilly in the rain to get started, but it'll be perfect once you get rolling. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow and share what I can. Good night.